I
But
love you.
No guest tonight. Just the
Where's our
boys.
intro?
Oh,
Are you
the
gonna wait
intro.
for a little bit?
Oh no, I mean usually I wait for a little bit, but it's never by design. So episode 14 or 15, I don't know. I think it might be 15. And we're back.
And we're back.
I love the intro. It's so cool. Mark, can
I
you
love
too?
who did
Can
did you invent that, Tim?
I did invent that.
That's
very
amazing.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Real
Very
short,
cool.
to the point, nice and concise. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you guys want to share it out.
Can
Share it
you
out.
guys hear me?
Can I what?
Can you guys hear me
Hear you.
properly? Perfectly.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You broke up a little bit.
How about now? Is it better?
Sounds like beautiful. Can you hear me now?
Okay, great.
You
I
are
can't hear
beautiful.
myself. I wonder why I can't hear myself.
I can't hear myself either,
Okay.
which is fine.
Well, I'll just deal with it.
I'm gonna figure
I
it
always
out.
feel like I'm just yelling because I can't hear myself either. So it's just like, should I do this? Should I
Oh,
do
is that what the headphones are all about? Like we can hear each other but not ourselves, so it's like better for conversation?
So the headphones help with if none of us had headphones on. So like for instance, Paul,
yeah,
Your
you look
camera
terrible.
sucks.
it looks bad. I don't know why it's so bad. I don't know. I'm fucking plugged in and all that shit.
Yeah, you definitely don't look as good as you normally do. Me and Mark look sexy though.
Damn. Oh yeah, my shit looks horrible.
I look the
Joseph,
best.
you always.
I don't know
Oh.
why it looks
Come
so
on.
bad.
I just mean clarity of
Oh, now
picture.
you were paused for a second. That was weird.
So do you guys
So-
want to hear? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I just was gonna finish what I was saying. What I was saying was when we don't have headphones on, like your guys' voice would be coming through my computer speakers and then going into my microphone. So then it makes it just sound shitty because it's like this weird like reverb feedback fucking loop thing going on. So what were you gonna say though, Paul?
I don't know. I just had something that I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Go ahead. What are we talking about?
You kind of look like a '90s movie right now, Tim. Oh, you're
I know,
clearing up.
I don't
You're
know why it's
clearing
so
up now.
crappy. I don't know why it's so bad.
You look like
I was
Zach
gonna
Morris.
say like, I was gonna say Keanu Reeves, which he's my favorite. So
I love
It looks
Keanu.
all right. I'm watching it on here too, so it doesn't look so bad.
Mark, do you think Tim looks like what's his name? My brother says he looks just like him, and we always laugh about it.
Chris Pine.
No.
Chris
see.
Hemsworth.
John, are you still awake?
no, you're not a Hemsworth.
Dude, absolutely.
Go like this.
Ethan
His
Hawke.
jawline.
Ethan Hawke. Do you think Tim looks like Ethan Hawke?
No. See, I'm
No?
not a huge fan of Ethan Hawke.
Well, neither am I, but I think Tim has that Ethan Hawke vibe to him for sure.
Movie
I think
star
Tim's better
vibe.
looking, to be honest, and I don't want to
Oh,
feed his ego.
No, I think he does. I think he is too. I think Ethan Hawke looks like a little bitch. Tim looks like if Ethan Hawke wasn't a bitch.
Okay, I like it.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
Hey, that's a good compliment right there.
And I know you don't watch Marvel shit. You don't watch Marvel movies, but he was just in the new Spider-Man.
I can't
or
believe
no.
you haven't watched
Nah.
any fucking Marvel movies, dude.
He
John.
was in the Eternals.
It's Ethan Hawke that Tim looks like, right? Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't believe it.
I'll
All right,
take
who
it.
do I look like?
The guy from the Goonies, the one in the basement that likes Butterfingers?
Damn,
Baby
that
Ruth.
ugly
Oh,
ass-
it wasn't. Okay.
the guy that goes, "Hey, you guys."
Hey, you guys.
Man, that's
Mark
cold.
reminds me
That's
of.
some cold-blooded shit, Tim.
Thanks, brother.
That's mean.
I was trying to say how good looking you are, and then hey, I'll take it though. I wish I was in that movie.
I'm trying to think. I mean, you obviously have a quality to you that like says like good-looking actor, but I can't think of which actor it would be.
All of them, dude. All of
take
them
it.
trying to be like me, bro.
Because you have like the hair and the eyes and the smile, but I don't know like what actor you look like.
The fuck is this shit?
I
Hey,
got a lot of.
let me
I
ask
had a
you
lot
guys
of people.
question.
Who's
Because I don't look like an actor. I just look like a weird fucking.
who's
person.
Mandalorian?
That's Armando. This is the old lady.
What's up, Armando? Sarah.
What's up?
Are you gonna jump on here for a little bit?
I can kind of hear you.
She's gonna jump on something, you know what I mean? You should be able to hear him now.
Hi.
What's
Hi.
up? Why don't you take a seat and join our podcast and be our guest?
Go
Drunk.
grab a drink first.
That
I
was
need
easy.
someone to drink with me.
You know we don't keep drinks.
I know.
Drunk. He's drunk as fuck. I'm drinking soda.
No way.
Yes, sir. Drinking that soda, my friend.
So this is what I did today, you guys. I went to my aunt's house, and so okay, have I ever told you guys a story about my grandpa?
I know your grandpa a little bit.
Okay, so my grandpa, his name was Doug. He's 88 when he passed away, and he passed away with a full head of hair, and he passed away with his fucking brain like totally intact. Like used to do crossword puzzles every day, hella smart, you know, like used
Good
to always
for him.
ride around town, ride around ripping on his bike, and like
Well,
knew
that's
everybody in town and stuff.
Yep.
Good for him.
And so anyway, so about 2 years ago, my cousin Daniel, who we've had on the show for a very short time, we had him once. He did Ancestry.com, right? And so we found out that my grandpa had a whole other family in like Iowa or something
What?
yeah, three daughters and a wife. So him and his wife were in the CIA before it was called the CIA. It's called like the NSC or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so my grandpa faked his death and like drove a car off a cliff, jumped out of the car, let the car go off the cliff, faked his death, left his family, left a note that said, "I think this is better for the both of us," to his wife. And so it looked like a suicide note, but he was alive. And he traveled to California and met my grandma and had 13 kids or whatever. And so like, but before that, he had the three daughters. So we found all this shit out because Daniel did Ancestry.com. And so,
Wow.
so my mom met her sisters. She didn't meet them face to face, but they've been in contact and talking and stuff. And like, and just all this, it's just crazy. Like this whole can of worms got opened up just because one of my cousins did Ancestry.com. Like,
Yeah.
and it's just nuts. And so today I went to my aunt's house to go look at some papers that like my grandpa's first family daughters sent to my mom and my aunts. And they're like all these cool ass papers about him being in the military. I took pictures of all of them so I could read them. He was like a warrant officer in the military, and he fought in World War II and the Korean War. And he like was a paratrooper, and not only that, he was like the main paratrooper. Like he taught everybody how to paratroop. So he was like the main teacher.
Wow.
And there's pictures of him with Eisenhower. There's like a picture of like Eisenhower talking to my grandpa and like 3 other dudes that are all like in uniform and shit, like during the war in World War II.
Damn.
Wow.
And it's crazy. His real name, which we just found out, is John Hissong. But when he changed his name and he faked his death, he changed his name to John Doug Devereaux, which is my mom's last name is Devereaux. And so, yeah, it's just like all this crazy shit just happened. And I was yeah. And he was a little guy, Tim. And I know you remember him. He was, in his paperwork, it says 5'3.5", 128 pounds when he enlisted into the army,
Yeah.
which is
Wow.
insane. So this
That's like
5'3"
average though. And back then, the
Wow.
average like 22 or 23-year-old was like 5'6", 140 pounds. So that was like
That was his line when we used to go, "Oh, what was it like being short?" He was like, "Oh, everybody was short back in my day." You know, like
Yeah, everybody
even though it's not completely true, he was still hella short for his.
he was
you know,
shorter, but still,
like,
everybody was short.
That was like his line
Wow.
back in the day.
Yeah. I just
That's
saw
awesome.
I just came across that statistic. That's so strange that like I knew that right now. Wow,
Yeah.
dude, that's insane, dude.
Yeah, dude, and it's so cool. I learned so much about him, and like it was just hella fun today. Like looking through all these papers, his accomplishments. Like he was like, you know, because they have all the ranks there, and it's like corporal, sergeant, whatever. Like, and it just goes through his ranks, and then like 2 months later he gets moved up to sergeant. 2 months later he gets moved up to warrant officer. 2 months later he gets moved up to whatever, until he's like the main paratroop teacher, like in the army or whatever, in his section or whatever. And it was so cool. Like, yeah,
That's
learning
so
all this stuff
awesome,
about
dude.
him. and he fought in both wars. What's that?
Did you spend much time with him when he was alive?
Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
spend plenty.
He
Yeah, he
lived
lived with me. Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
He lived in the house that we lived in.
Cool.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was his house.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
yeah. So I spent plenty of time with him, and I unfortunately I didn't care about history or shit back, like
Yeah.
the wars and shit. So I didn't take the time to sit there and talk to him about it, which is something I hella regret. Because I was a dumbass little kid. I didn't give a shit about that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I didn't understand that like this man that's in my house like fought for us to like do and have the things we have right now. Like I
Crazy.
couldn't compute that at like the age in my early 20s because I was too busy thinking about
Yeah, to fake his death.
getting
dude,
drunk
it's
or whatever.
so wild, dude. That's
Wow.
wild.
Is that the only family member that you know of that served in the military, or
My dad served in the military. My grandpa
he
served.
did as well?
My
Okay.
dad didn't see action or anything like that. He was in the military at a good time, which was like 81 through 84, where there was like no wars going on. Well, no serious wars where he had to go do stuff. But he
Right.
served in the army, and then my grandpa, and then a bunch of my uncles went in the army, stuff like that.
So did at that point was there any chance that you thought about going to the military, or
Oh, I tried to go. The story.
Oh,
for
you
me-
did?
Yeah, I like did everything. Like I got recruited. I did all the tests. I remember whenever I was a pothead and they wanted me to pass the drug test, so they gave me hella niacin. So I took hella niacin before the drug test and drank vinegar. Tim, you lived with me at this point in time. I don't know if you remember that, but I was drinking vinegar and taking niacin to get my blood to get the shit out of my system so I could pass the drug test. This is all shit that my officer told me to do, like my recruiter.
right?
And so I did everything. I passed all the tests. I actually did pretty good on the test, and I did everything and he was all happy because I did good on the test. I remember. So I'm getting ready to do something to get ready to go to basic training or whatever. And he's like, "There's just one problem. You have braces, and you can't go into the army with your braces. So what you have to do is get those braces that you have on your teeth off, go into the army and get army braces, because you can't like go do shit in the army if you don't have the army shit on your face or whatever for the and I had just put a $2,500 down payment on those braces out of my own personal money to get, because I was old when I got them. I got them like when I was 19 or 20 or something like that. And so like I had just put a bunch of my money, and it was a total of like $7,000-8,000 because I got like 6 teeth pulled. My shit was fucked up. And so like I had just put all this money. Yeah, Dankin. Yeah.
We used to call him Dankin.
Yeah, that was like
Dankin-ass teeth.
that was like everybody had a thing. Like Tim was clown nose, Armando was big head, Solus was toucan.
Yeah, toucan, nose.
Uh,
Everybody had like their fucking street name.
So
whatever was wrong with you, we just made fun of, basically.
That's weird because
90s.
Emma wanted to get braces, right? Did she ever get braces?
Yeah,
And that
she
was
was
like a
coming
cool
off. Yeah,
She's had them for the last like 2 years. Yeah, that's the cool thing now. She refuses to wear glasses and braces. I guess it's only cool to have one or the other, but
and she needs both. She needs both.
That's weird.
yeah.
Tim and Sarah, did you guys have any family in the military?
Yeah, my grandparents,
Yeah.
my great grandparents. I was just talking about it tonight. As a matter of fact, I have my great grandpa's. This is Danny's actually. This is Danny Wagner's jacket, but I have my grandpa Don's World War II. He got 2 Purple Hearts and shit. He was an engineer. He built like bridges and stuff.
He's in World War II?
Yeah, World War II.
With my grandpa?
And,
that's awesome.
yeah, and he had I have his hat, like his uniform in my closet.
His jacket and his cap and stuff. Yeah.
It's like an old wool like jacket.
That's
I think
awesome.
it was a vest or
It's
something.
legit. Yeah.
It's old. It's fun, and it's so small, dude. It's so
Yeah.
little. It's so little.
I'm getting some pins next time I go see my mom. I can't wait.
Like I
Nice.
doubt
Oh,
Emma
that's
could even fit
very
in
cool.
this jacket, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I get, like, because there's only so many things to go around. So my mom is the main one who's talking to the sisters, because a lot of my aunts are like, fuck, they don't like it. They don't like any of this. They don't want to meet them. They don't want to talk to them. They're, you know how people are sometimes. They're weird about things. They think maybe these women are going to come try to take some money. I don't know what they think. Just whatever. But my mom
makes sense.
my mom doesn't care. My mom's like, these are my sisters. I'm going to try to get to know them, etc.
Yeah.
So one of them sent my mom a bunch of stuff. So like she kind of like divvied it out through the family, like whoever like was into it and wanted it. So I get to get like a couple pins, which would be pretty cool.
That's hella
Nice.
like
badass.
some of his
Awesome.
war pins.
That's awesome.
See,
Oh, and
go ahead.
the last thing about going to the military, that when I did all that and I didn't go, 1 week later, 9/11. 1 week later.
Oh,
So like
shit.
my whole life would have been hella different. I would have went like Danny did probably to,
Yeah, Danny.
you know, go do some dirt or whatever the fuck. And like my whole life would have been different. Like it's crazy. Like I would have been like a totally different person because I would have went to the military, saw action, all that shit. Because it happened right when 9/11 happened was like right whenever I enlisted.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
I remember going to a recruiting office and being like, nah, I'm good.
See, I tried it.
I'm a fucking artist. I'm out of here.
So my dad was in Vietnam War, didn't see action, but he ran computer systems and satellite controlled Navy.
Maybe.
So he was on a ship, and he controlled a. I know. I talk with my hands.
No,
but
no,
he-
gay, baby's gay. You know,
Gay,
like,
Oh.
gay.
Yeah, that
Like
too.
the
I have.
Marines are like the guerrillas. The Army
Yeah.
is like the. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Navy's like the fags, and the Air Force is like the super like they're smart,
Intelligent.
like, college professor, like intelligent. You know.
And that's what when I thought I could do something. I wanted to be this when I was very young. I was like, I'm gonna go to the Air Force, and then realized I'm not smart enough to do that.
Me too.
That
Happened to me too.
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
then-
my whole plan was to go to the Air Force for a lot of years, and then I was like, oh, I'm not smart. What am I talking
You know
about?
what's funny is my mom and my sister both got accepted into the Air Force.
Oh man, now those
Really?
are some smart. Those are some smart people.
And when my mom went in for her final exam, her final physical, they're like, "Hey, you're pregnant with me."
Oh shit!
you ruined it all, Tim.
Ruined my mom's life. And then
Wow.
my sister,
We all ruin our moms' lives.
and then my sister was
Good
pregnant,
point.
and she was going to go to the Air Force, and literally the same thing happened to my sister.
Who,
And then
Alyssa?
then she ended up losing the baby,
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's kind of when all the bullshit started with her. Really,
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
yeah.
it's crazy.
Well,
Well,
that's-
how like the same thing happened to my mom and my sister.
Yeah.
But that happened to me with or none of that happened to me. I'm sorry. But my dad basically said, I went to war so you didn't have to. And
That's cool.
that's what like
Ah.
changed my mind because I never went through the prospect. Like I thought that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then once my dad said, hey, I did this so you don't have to, that's when I was like, okay, I'm not going to do this.
How old is your dad?
Old as
Uh,
fuck. 70, dude.
Yeah, he's older than my dad. I know that.
Yeah.
No
old.
way. Really?
Yeah, Yeah.
70.
Mike's in his 70s. Sure.
He just turned 70 something in May. I don't remember birthdays
I remember-
or ages.
Wow.
Hey,
I remember he
fart,
gave
man.
me like a big ass jar of weed to take home to my dad because I told him my
Yeah.
dad was a pothead. That was hella cool.
Every time I go out there, he gives me like, he'll give me one, and then like, want another one? Here, take another one. Hey, just
He
take
doesn't
it.
even smoke weed. He's just like, I'm going to try to grow weed.
I just
And
remember-
when-
Once I told him it was for my dad, it like that's when he got like the big jar. Like he was
Yeah.
like, oh, I was like, I just love that. Like he was like, oh, it's for your dad. All right, here. He gave
Oh,
me like a
Mike's
big
cool,
ass
dude,
jar.
for sure.
Yeah, he's never keeping it for himself, obviously. And he tries with his wife to try to get his wife because she drinks like I do. Well, nobody drinks like I do, but
Nobody.
he tries to get his wife to smoke weed because it's probably better and
Cheaper.
healthier
Yeah.
and cheaper, especially if you're growing it yourself.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so he's just like, anytime he does it, he's just like, yeah, just he's not no profit, no nothing. He's just like, I did this, here it is. It's probably not that good.
Well, I remember back then he's just like, why do you grow? And he's like, I just grow because I can. You know?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. Oh, did you guys see that Reese said hi to Zelda?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Zelda.
Happy butt.
Zelda Rones.
So Tim, how do I comment in these chats? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, go to over the top right corner. It says comments. You click on it, it'll open up like a little window, and you'll
And I
basically
can
just,
comment?
yeah, you'll just comment like as our channel. It won't say like Mark, but you could like say
No, that's fine.
you could like say Mark or something, you know. Man, we got Reese and Armando are in here chilling with the crew.
It's
And we're
not-
gonna get Armando on here soon, right?
Yeah, I got Armando booked.
He's
I got
already
everybody booked. This is the only day that we didn't really have anyone booked for it.
All right.
So, but we're like booked out through May, and then we can start booking for June. It'd
Cool.
be cool to go on too sometimes without a guest.
Can we book? So we're already booked up for the next few weeks. Then
Yeah, my book is for
I
Thursday.
get a- can I get a booking in there?
Yeah, it would have to be an extra
Please
day,
do.
though.
Whatever the next Thursday that's open is, or whatever. Then like
Oh,
in a couple months.
I think it's like
or whatever.
June something. I'd have to
Damn,
look
that
it
far
up.
away?
Yeah,
We're booked every Thursday till June something.
yeah.
Holy shit! All right, that's
Well,
awesome.
it's only like 5 people. I mean, 4, like 4.
Yeah, but if you have them all lined up and they all know the date that they're going to be on, that's really cool.
Well, I was waiting for you guys to do it, but nobody else. So
I want
Why is it-
to. I want to add a date for sure.
Yeah, we'll add them for sure. Let's do
Just
it.
need to, I just want to add Rourke on there.
We just had so many people hit us up, and because I love every guest that we've had, but it's like a high school reunion. So I was waiting for other people. We might have Boss's daughter available in the van on so if we might have to kick someone out. So you just keep yawning.
Well, I'm like Tim. Like I'm excited about people I don't know. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
I don't know anything about Boss's daughter, so I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's a little more
Yeah.
interesting because you can ask kind of different type of questions and stuff. Like I liked having Michaela or Mackenzie.
Mackenzie.
I liked having Mackenzie on because like I
Tim,
didn't know her.
I have to say you were such a fucking good host whenever she was on. Tim you were so funny, and you were like,
And I was the
Oh.
asshole.
no, we were all great. We were all great. The first hour was like fucking the most flawless. Like
It was
we
good.
didn't
It was
like
a good
it was.
episode.
It was just smooth. It was a good episode, and then
I did like the fact that it was only an hour that time. That
That was a good one.
Yeah.
They don't have to be 3 fucking hours. 2
short
hours.
and sweet.
But that's the problem is we're always trying to catch up with people and we're, having a conversation. And that's why I would like to have people that
That we don't know.
like, well, you get Solace on here, Armando on here. It's been years since I've known them.
Yeah.
So that would be a lot of fun,
I mean, I see Armando. I talk to Armando like often, but
Me
we go
too.
through phases. Sometimes we'll talk a lot, and then sometimes we don't talk for a while, and then we'll talk a lot,
too.
and sometimes we'll talk for a while. But you fucks, I gotta talk to every week. It seems like
Well, you're welcome.
you're welcome.
You're
But
welcome.
Armando
welcome.
is such a
Oh,
good speaker and thinker that he's never boring. Like whenever we get.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Was I don't think we should ever limit it. I mean, I think
No.
3 hours is a good like limit, but like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think we should
But
ever like be like, oh, it has to be an hour or it has to be 2
No, no,
hours. It's
I
just
agree.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah.
You know, if
if
it's
it
an hour and
flows,
23 minutes, that's fine too. You know what I mean? Like
if
whatever.
it flows for 3 hours, it's like,
Yeah, if
fuck.
it's flowing and everybody's getting along and it doesn't seem like just weird, then just fucking keep it rolling. Love.
I definitely want to talk to him. He loves to barbecue, according to Facebook. So I would love to talk to him about barbecue.
Mondo likes the barbecue.
Yeah.
I used to hit him up for. He's a good cook. I used to hit him up for tips back in the day before I knew how to cook.
Oh,
Thanks
you're
for the
welcome.
ego boost, Pablo.
You are welcome, my friend.
So I did get a little drunk tonight. I'm good at getting.
Yeah,
drunk.
dude.
I'm good at it. Like I know how to get drunk, and then just
What you
not.
drink?
Fuck, all kinds of different like hazy IPAs and shit. I guess.
No cocktails or anything?
No, fuck no. That's asking for trouble.
Do you remember any of the IPAs you drank? Just because I'm interested, because I know about IPAs and shit. A little bit at least. I
Yeah,
don't know a
so
lot.
one of them was actually really good. My favorite one was this spot. They're in Tracy and they're called Bay Bros.
Okay.
or
I
Bay
haven't heard of
Boys.
them.
So
Bay
Bay
Boys?
Boys.
Do they have a restaurant in Tracy, or are they just brew?
They got a tap room in Tracy. They got darts and all kinds of shit going on. And then I met another guy who's also in Tracy, and they had a pretty good beer too, and they were called.
I wonder where Bay Bros is. I want to go play darts and drink an IPA.
So right here, so there
Just one though.
I love the fact that I could actually comment.
So
on
there
that.
was we had 5 Window Brewing, Firestone Walker,
I know that one.
Blaker Brewing.
I know that one.
Blaker was actually good. They had
Blaker has good beers for sure.
I got the Honey Babies Blonde Ale.
Yeah, that one's hella popular right now. I've
So
been
that
hearing
was
a lot
bomb
about that.
actually, and my stepdad was actually there pouring, so that was kind of cool. And then we got Morgan Territory,
Oh, yeah, that one's pretty good.
which was okay. And then
I've had that one.
they had Tapped Apple Cider.
I have definitely had that one, and we saw a lot of that shit.
Dude, that shit's fucking dangerous, bro. It tastes like fucking
Tastes like
candy.
juice.
It doesn't even taste like alcohol, dude.
Yeah, it tastes like straight up juice.
And then Sunshine Girl, Golden Ale.
I don't know that one.
And then Hops of Wrath was just
That's a classic.
So we had that, and then Shiner Block or Shiner Bach. No, and then 5 Eye Brewing, Taco Truck Lager from Dust Bowl,
Classic.
Sky Kraken. Oh, I had the Sky Kraken hazy ale was good. That's from Fremont Brewing in somewhere, I forget. And then we had Therapy. And then that was it. On Contentment. So those are all. That's it. So Contentment.
The only one of those that we have at my job right now, we've had a few of those, but the one that we have right now is the Dust Bowl, the taco truck.
Oh, the taco truck you have right now.
Yeah. Other than that,
you should try to get
that honey one, huh?
the honey one was fucking bomb. And where did we go? So
I can't remember. I feel like we don't fuck with Blaker for some stupid reason. I can't remember what it is though.
And the Bay Bros, dude. They had some
that
stuff.
I want to check that out. I've never
They
heard
had
of that.
3 different ones, but I had the hazy, and I was like, "This is fucking bomb, dude." But they had like an IPA, and then like a hoppy one, and then like this hazy.
A hazy is an IPA. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a
Oh well,
snob.
double IPA. So one was like a double IPA. The hazy was like a 6%, and they had like 8%.
Usually hazies are like 6%, and usually double IPAs are like 8, and then a triple usually 10.
So yeah, they had the hazy. I just drank hazies all night because I know that I can hang with the hazy. It's like it reminds me of like a Heffenweisen, you know.
Well, they taste good too.
Way too much.
Yeah, they taste good. And they taste that was cool.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of content for sure.
And they got us like these little cups. They're like little 4-ounce cups, you know. Maybe
that's
like
all you need with IPAs.
Yeah, and that was the thing. So after I drank like 5 or 6 of those, I was like, "Fuck, I feel pretty fucking good," you know. And there were 17 places. There's 17 spots, but some of them were serving like Coors Light and fucking and like Modelo and Blue Moon and Sierra Nevada and shit. So like, not every spot. There's 17 spots. So there's like 17 locations downtown, and each spot had a different brewery hosting.
Wow, Rippin' doing it.
And they had their food too. So you got like you go and you buy your little mug. So this is like the mug.
Yeah, Carson does that.
So like actual like stores that are already open in Ripon have these things.
Yeah, so like an antique store, the barber shop, a spray tan place, a real estate place, like all these places sign up.
That's
you go in and you eat, and then you like meet the people, and you just kind of fucking. Oh, we got a lot of people popping in here, guys.
Carson does that like every Saturday or something is a wine walk. So every shop just has wine bottles to serve you for free. Pawn shops, bars.
Yeah, well, they do the wine walk too, but I feel like that's closer on to Christmas.
We do it every week.
Butthole. Dude, we used to say that all the time, dude. I forgot about that, dude.
Dom, I was just about to say, I remember when we used to say, Dommy Wammy loves his mommy.
Dommy Wammy loves his mommy.
And then, Dominic, what was your reply to that? It was like, yeah, of course I do. She's my mom, or something like that. Like, I can't remember his exact reply, but
That would be my reply as well.
You can barbecue veggies though, man.
I love barbecuing veggies.
Dude,
I
veggies,
actually,
I like to
any-
wrap them up in foil and then put like brush them with olive oil and put all kinds of rosemary and
Yeah,
shit in there.
throw
Got
some garlic in
potatoes
there.
and stuff. Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Grill some squash, dude. Hell yeah.
So
I'm not. I mean, I'm an omnivore, but dude, I fucking highly appreciate my fruits and veggies, dude.
When I
to,
get
to
hungry,
be, go ahead.
go ahead, Mark.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
To be fair, when I like barbecue meat, I have the foil pack under it with the veggies on the bottom,
Yeah.
and then that's it marinates the veggies as well.
I like to cook. Oh, go ahead, Paul. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, when I get hungry, I eat Taco Bell. The angel goes to heaven while the devil stays in hell. Or the angel goes to heaven while the demon stays in hell, or something like. That's one of Dominic's verses from like the
This
song
shit-
that we made back in the
this
day.
No
shit
shit,
in
that
your
was
pants,
Dom?
right?
That's
good shit in
Dominic.
your pants.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hey, what was the name of it? Oh, it was weed, weed, weed every day of my life. Yo, 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 just hand me the pipe.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's what he used to say. Big deal. I've known her my whole life. Dommy
That's
Wami loves
awesome.
his mommy. Big
Cheers,
deal. I've known her
Dom.
my whole life.
Good job, bro.
Yeah, he made a pretty cool rap song back in the day. I'm trying to remember the words. What's up, Reese and Dom? Damn, we got the homies with us tonight, huh?
You know, it's a cool
Yeah.
fucking chat. The chat's fucking on fire right now.
I love
Um,
the fact that because I used to have to go back and forth between YouTube and the live stream, and now I can just see it and type it in. That's awesome.
So I think if I pay like $9 more a month, I can add up to 5 people. I think right now I pay like $40 a month, and I think it only gives me 2 seats.
Are you trying to search for money? You need money, Tim? Do I?
Yeah,
I gotta
Cash
pay
App's
you.
open. I am Timo.
I don't have Cash App. That's the new thing, huh?
The new thing? You never
Well,
been
it
to a
used to-
farmer's? You ain't never been to a farmer's market before?
It used to be like Venmo, and then
Well, I used to do
Yeah.
Venmo, but they fucking kicked me out, and I don't even know why.
what was the one before that?
PayPal.
PayPal. So PayPal, I have PayPal. That's how old school I am.
I'll go ahead and I'll put my PayPal address up. Just kidding. Anybody
So
want to send me money? Here you go.
we should do a Cash App because I've been saying this for a few weeks now, but we should do a giveaway, right? Because I've been talking about like how many beers will I drink on this stream, and then so Cash App is the new way to go, right?
Yeah, or Venmo. I just got kicked out of Venmo.
That's the sexiest bite of a burrito I've ever seen.
Nope. Nope.
Sorry. Sorry.
Nope.
Fucking
What do you?
Tim.
You have like a
Tim tried so
avocado-
hard to save it too, and he did save it in a weird way. I don't know how he did it. How you did that, Tim? You're like a Jedi.
What is that? That's a tortilla, avocado tortilla or something.
Spinach wrap
Okay.
with romaine lettuce, spinach, and cabbage, and then a boca.
Damn, that's
That's
fucking
way too healthy.
sounds healthy as fuck.
So it's vegetarian, vegan even.
Wow.
Okay. What's up, Reese?
Send in those super chats. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Oh yeah. Do we have a? Can they actually give us money? What's going on here?
Can people give us money?
No.
Because they should. We deserve it for sure.
No. Don't give us money.
Cabbage is a shit, but dude, it makes me so gassy, bro.
I love cabbage. I love kale. I love fucking spinach. I love all that shit.
The thing is,
kale
I eat a lot of
disgusting.
salad, right? So I use a lot of kale and a lot of cabbage just as like
Yeah.
filler, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But I like romaine lettuce because romaine lettuce actually
Yeah.
has fucking nutrition to it.
Romaine lettuce is the shit.
I do
But I
not like kale. I love cabbage, but it's got.
How do you
like,
love?
I love.
How do you love cabbage?
Well, because Chinese food, And
I love
then-
cabbage.
I mean, I love nacho cheese.
I love cabbage.
You love nacho cheese and like Slurpees. You don't.
I
love
hate
cabbage.
nacho cheese and
I don't
hate
like
Slurpees.
cheese either.
I don't like
You also
Slurpees.
love
or nacho
coconut
cheese.
water, Joseph. You're exempt from this conversation. Joseph drinks semen on purpose, or water that tastes like semen on purpose.
It looks like semen.
Well-
It doesn't taste like semen.
It tastes like semen.
I mean,
So I
semen
remember,
has
dude. Check this out. So one
semen
time I was
has a
going-
lot of protein, bro.
You might remember this, Paul. We were going to see Mark, and I had my little like lunch bag that I bring with me everywhere because it has ice packs. I had like 6-pack of soda in there, right? 6 sodas, ice cold, dude. And we're coming up over the hill, like down in Markleyville or whatever, like that area, just before 395. And he's like, "Fuck, I'm like so thirsty, like I'm fucking thirsty." So I'm like, "Oh, dude." Boom, grab an ice cold fucking Mountain Dew in a can, dude. Fucking ice cold, bro. And he's like, takes one look at it and goes, "Blah." That's gross.
It is.
I'd rather
gross.
that's disgusting. I'd rather just
It
wait.
is
All I want
disgusting.
right now is coconut water. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is sugar water, dude. Like, how it's impossible for this to be blah. Like, it's impossible. Like, I get it that you want coconut water, but like, there's no way this is gross. Like, it's literally sugar water. Like,
It's got
these-
too much sugar in it.
But it
Too
was
much
just funny.
sugar.
So then he's like, "Oh, you like coconut water? I'll give you the orange coconut water." So I got like the flavor coconut water, and I was like, "It's all right, but like I can't get over the fact that it reminds me of semen so much, dude." Like, so I don't know. I just think that's funny.
Hey, do you remember when we drank those fucking? We didn't know what Sparks like. We didn't know the power behind them yet. So we got like a 6-pack, and we tried to drink it all, and we like puked. Do you remember that?
I
We were
do
headed
remember.
to. It was during one of your guys' practices in Newman.
Bad.
They
It's
don't do
terrible.
Sparks anymore. I mean, Sparks is still available, but they don't do it. There wasn't like the energy in there
They
anymore.
have to take a lot of the
Fuck,
caffeine out.
Yeah,
I remember they got like outlawed for a while. And there was
God,
that
they
one
were so good.
7-Eleven in Manteca you could get it from. Dude, me and Joseph used to crush, dude, those. We would get a 6-pack of Sparks, some more drugs, and fucking drive to Jackson, bro. Just being like fucking drinking Sparks, smoking weed, and sniffing stuff all the way.
I was just
Man.
talking about driving to
Good times.
what's Jackson Rancherio or whatever.
Mhm.
And so I think it was with Dennis, and he was just flying by stop signs. And it was hilarious to me because he's like, "We're gonna make it there in 40 minutes,"
Oh man.
and we
Scary.
did. And then Tim at that time couldn't pay rent. Sorry, Tim, throwing you under the bus, but
I always paid, never on time, though.
never on time.
I've always paid, just never
But-
on time.
Tim would gamble and lose his money, and then I would have to pay
Hell
that
yeah.
rent at that time. Like, it was weird.
And then I'd have to sell .9s for $20 until I can get my rent.
What's a 0.9?
A 0.9 is not enough.
It's a skimpy sack.
That's
should be like
hilarious.
a 1.3, you know, but 0.9.
You're like,
is
okay,
all-
I got 10 fucking 20 sacks. If I take a point out of each, I got an extra 20 sack. You know?
11 20s. 11 20s.
Oh man, I did that a lot back then. The good
Damn,
old days.
I love the fact that people are in the chat right now.
Bringing back
Oh,
those Newman practices.
I did crash a lot of cars. I did pay rent, man. I made it happen.
Yeah, it's debatable.
And nowadays, I'm paying other people's rent. Shit.
Yeah, good job, brother.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. Dude, I
So-
ate all day. First time I've eaten today.
Without wrecking.
So Dennis Wagner came to my house today.
Oh, I talked to him today.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, I got something for you. I'm like, oh, I was like, all right. I have no idea what it is. I'm thinking like, what's he gonna bring me? And so he gets to my like, what'd you do? Give me a basketball or something? And he was like, oh, you don't know what I'm here for? I was like, no. He's like, I didn't think so. And he's all, here's like $200 that I guess I let him borrow like hell a long time ago. I hella don't remember it at all. I just totally forgot about it.
Oh,
And then,
damn.
yeah,
That's tight.
and then he was kicking it,
Tim,
and
you owe me some money, dude.
7
and
years, bro.
Sorry.
I showed him Don't Listen, and I showed him the one that Jose did, and I showed him Facts, and he liked them both a lot. He really was impressed that he was like, "Oh, you made the beat on this one on the Don't Listen." He was like, impressed with the beat, and then Facts, he was like, was impressed. He was like, "That's Tim," because everybody says that at the beginning. Everybody it's like, "Who is that at the beginning?" I'm like, "That's Tim."
I love that. That's my favorite thing. I'm just vibing, dude. Just vibe out. I showed
You vibe really vibed well with that beat.
I showed Justin Rogers, my buddy in Louisiana, send him both songs, and he hella like Don't Listen more than the other one. He's like, the other one was good, but Don't Listen is sick. And so I told him a story about it. He's like, what? That's fucking crazy. I told Jake the story, and he's like, how did he think of that? And I was like, I don't think he thought of it. I think it was like an accident, but it's fucking sick. He's like, dude, that's so cool. Because, Jake can appreciate how it was built,
Yeah.
So I walked him through. I was like, hear that sound? I was like, watch, hear that sound? Same sound. And he's like, confused at first. And I was like, the next one came in. I was like, that same sound.
Same sound. He's
like,
just sped up.
Comes in again. I'm like, same sound. He's like,
rewind. Just one octave higher.
I was like,
one octave higher and sped up.
That's why I say he just pitched it up 1, 2, 3, then 4 times. He's like, dude, that's genius. He's like, how did he think of that? And I was like, I have no idea, but it's fucking amazing.
It's awesome. I love it.
Because it's the whole beat, pretty much. I mean,
it's the most of the beat. All the main parts of the beat.
Verse, your fucking verse, there's it's just that shit for half of your verse, dude. More than half, I feel like.
It's a little too much, honestly.
It is too long. I know you like it on that part, but I feel like the 808 needs to come in, or the drums need to slowly come in piece by piece, maybe.
Yep. Yeah. Jose already made it better with one of the mixes.
Because every time I'll be like, and then I'll be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. He
I'm waiting.
The newest mix that he made us, it's called Do Not Listen. I don't know if I sent it. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you guys. It has a version where exactly what you just said, during my verse, instead of it just being those sounds, it's bass is hitting and he's bringing in the drums slowly but surely.
Because there's that part where it's the beat's supposed to fucking drop back in right there, and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But your verse sounds hella cool without the drums, so it's it's a weird thing. So it's fuck, man. It's almost it might not even sound cool with the beat, but I'll have to listen now and see if it sounds hella sick. See, I'm not even drunk anymore. I sobered up already. That's the best. I love that.
Just that Mountain Dew will sober your ass right up.
I was gonna say, you brought up Dennis. Did you have any stock in the draft tonight for the NFL?
I personally don't know hardly enough about football to watch the draft. I also, from what I heard, because I watch a lot of PTI and all that stuff, it's the least interesting draft, I guess, in a while. There's no no real prominent names that are standing out that people are talking about, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, and that. Go ahead.
Who had the first pick, or where did the Bears pick?
Oh, they didn't have a first round draft pick.
They traded it all away, or what?
Yeah, to get Justin Fields last year.
Okay. Who's Justin Fields? What position does he play?
He's QB for Chicago Bears.
Is he good?
He's supposed to be.
Is he better? Did he do better than Trubisky?
That's debatable.
Okay.
So he's an Ohio State quarterback. Justin Fields is, and they have proven not to be good quarterbacks in the NFL.
Is he a rookie? Was he a rookie this year?
This will be his second year.
Okay.
This coming year will be his second year.
So he was a rookie last year. So then he still has time then, and he could still become a great quarterback then, hopefully.
Chicago Bears suck.
Yeah, the Bears have had a rough couple years, or 10 years, or 15 or whatever. They're kind of like my Kings.
30 years.
They got a rough century.
My Kings have been bad since 2001 or some shit. Really long time they've been bad. Sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually episode 16 technically. I fucked up because there's 2 episode. It goes. We got 2 episode 10.
So.
Episode 10 with Danny Moitoso and episode 10 with Matt.
I wanted to bring up with Joseph. You made a bet with me last year, and that's why I brought up Dennis, is because he tried to bet with me a while ago, and so you made a
I remember that went down, and he was like, "Hey, you want to send me my winnings?" And you're like, "Oh, you didn't win, bro." He's like, "Yeah, I did. I told you to fucking mark this, this, and that." And you're like, "No, you didn't. You sent me
Yeah.
fucking this, and that's not." And they're like, "I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I don't want to deal with that shit."
But I also told Joseph to do a round robin instead of a straight up bet. So he bet $50 on a straight up bet instead of a round robin. He would have won money back if he didn't do the straight up bet. But he would also have
I don't remember the. I just remember him being like, "Fuck, man!" I told Mark, and I remember Mark calling me like, "I'm not doing this anymore."
Not me, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about Dennis?
No, you did, Joseph. This year, you put $50 on. I think it was a 4 or 5 team parlay.
Oh, earlier this, just like a little while ago, like when we first started the pod,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
You're saying if I wouldn't have Red Robin, dude, I would have won?
If you would have read Robin,
I should have read
You would have
Robin.
won. You would have won a couple bucks, not that much, because a red Robin is like a Keno. So if
I
you
love
hit,
Keno. I should have
yeah,
read
if
Robin.
you hit,
I love Keno too. Fuck, man, I miss. Dude, we gotta go out there, bro. You trying to go out there?
I'm
I
down right now.
remember
Right now?
Paul.
I'm seriously
Paul-
down right now.
Paul hit a 6 spot at the station
I remember that.
for like $1,400, right?
Yeah, I just won $1,400 on a 7 out of 8. That's like, I think I told you guys about it. That $1,400 I won like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it's Keno 7 out of 8. But yeah, I remember when I hit the 6. That was awesome. When we were at breakfast, right?
Yeah, that was like your first time in Nevada, and
Yeah, that was
we were
hella
at
cool.
breakfast. And I was just like, "Holy shit!" Because I've never done that.
That was like a
that's
fun
amazing.
ass breakfast because like that was the first time I remember like they give you the card, so you're like eating and then you're marking your card while you're eating, and then you get to like sit in the restaurant.
Circle it in.
And you can watch the Keno balls, from the restaurant. They have like their own little whatever.
What was that
board.
for, dude? Why were we there?
Hell of fun to eat.
I think that was bonus tracks, Lazy
like one of the
Angels.
First time? No, it was before.
That's
that.
when you were drunk in the bathtub or something.
No, the
No?
Lakeview. The time at the Lakeview, because Joseph, we're sitting there eating breakfast in that big room with all the windows.
Yeah, that's
Because we had like
Carson
15
Station.
people. Then we had like Debo, Megan,
Yeah,
Sarah,
there's
Lindsay.
hell of people. I
We had
remember
a
that.
hell of people. And
Yeah, we had Reese.
I think
Andrew,
we had
Lindsay,
so many people, dude.
Debo.
And that's when Joseph won like $1,500 or $800 or something like that. He's like, "Fuck it, I got it. I'm paying, dude." You don't remember that?
Was I with somebody or by myself at that point?
You might have actually been with Kimmy at the time. I think maybe,
I don't think he
Or
had
Marianne.
anybody.
or
No.
Marianne, because they were
I
kind of.
think he was by himself at that
I think
time.
it's pre Marianne.
Yeah, I remember that. Was
definitely.
sick. I was like, "Yeah, this fool just fucking won hell of money. It's the best, dude. Let's go. You want to go right now or what?"
I'll go.
You driving up right now?
Yeah, because Dennis just gave me 200, so I'm down to go gamble that for sure.
I think I only have like. Let me see how much money I got.
I got some money on you, Tim.
Let me see. I'm kind of broke. right
I'll
now.
pack up my tools right now.
I've been overspending. wonder
What
what
kind of
lady-
tools do you need, Tim?
Dude, I got all of the tools, bro.
You have all of them now?
The only thing I don't have is a table saw. It's like the only thing I don't have, and I don't have like a
Right.
Hilti gun or nothing. I need a Hilti gun for my next project, actually.
Oh, because you're gonna build a shed in the garage kind of thing.
Yeah. So I need for the bottom plate. I'm gonna shoot it in with the Hilti.
I don't have a Hilti.
So
But I have a table saw.
My dad has a
table saw.
Hilti. Yeah, but my neighbor has table saw. Chris has table saw. Buddy has table saw. So it's like, and a table saw is a fucking $100, dude. You know what I mean?
Harbor Freight, baby. It's
Yeah,
my
I mean,
favorite.
I don't use it very often. We're coming towards the end of the project too, so it's like I'm not gonna need it much more. I can't think of many things that I need a table saw for.
I feel like
Damn.
if you rent it, it's gonna be just as expensive as Harbor Freight.
I'll
Harbor Freight, sponsor us.
just borrow it. Fuck, I should check with my old lady, see if I can go. We're not doing anything this weekend. Problem is, I got Emma is here. I'd have to get her to school, but she could also just get herself to school.
We'll
What's
be
on
back
the
in like.
weekend?
We'll be back. Are you talking about tonight?
Yeah, you want to go up and come back tonight, same time?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wait, what are you talking about? Go where?
I thought we were gonna go to Nevada and chill for a fucking day and then come back.
Oh, I thought you just wanted to go gamble. No, I can't go to Nevada.
Oh fuck! I thought you were so down. I was like, I'm fucking down too. Fuck
I gotta
it.
work tomorrow. I gotta work.
Oh yeah, you gotta work.
Not till 7, but I thought you wanted to just go gambling right now. I was like, I'm down to
We're
go
at
gambling.
Jackson.
Yeah,
or
or
what?
Jackson or Black Oak.
Hey, you guys got somewhere closer now, right?
Fuck it, let's go.
Like
I'm
right
down.
off of 88.
I'm down too. What's that?
Isn't there somewhere closer on 88 right now?
Who is there?
Oh,
I
What's it
think
called?
there's no smoking or drinking at that one though.
Cool. Fuck yeah, let's
Chicken
go.
Ranch? Is
Yeah.
it the Chicken Ranch?
No,
Is
I've
that
been
the
there.
one? Yeah.
That's the one
Chicken
I
Ranch.
always go to. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
there's smoking and drink. Or there's smoking there for sure.
What's the closest one?
Chicken Ranch. That's the closest one that I know.
Where's that at?
It is by Sonora, right before you get to Black Oak. Have you been to Black Oak?
No.
It's on
But I
the
feel
way
like
to Black Oak.
Jackson's close. Isn't Jackson closer? Love you, Reese. Good night, bro.
I love you too, man.
Hey, Mark.
It's not closer than Chicken Ranch, but it is closer than Black Oak in a way. It matters just how long it takes. But Black Oak's like an hour 20. I feel like
Fuck
Jackson.
it, let's go, dude. I'm down, dude.
I'm down too.
I've been drinking.
I'm so jealous right now.
I make horrible decisions when I drink.
All right, I'll come pick you up in like.
my old lady's off tomorrow, even.
I thought you were sober.
Well, I mean, I drank so much that I'm now sober. I mean, you know how it will go. You drink enough, you do like you get drunk, but then you keep drinking and you drink yourself sober. 15
I'm so
beers. Now I
jealous,
think
dude.
that I drink myself
Look.
sober.
3 hours.
Don't do
3
that.
hours.
Don't do that. You're embarrassing
Come on.
yourself.
Just come pick me up and we'll go gamble.
Tell
Ah,
Megan drop
fuck.
you off in Jackson.
I was
Meet
just
us
gonna say we can meet halfway.
Meet
I
us at
can't
the
do it.
Rancheria.
Not tonight. She's working, actually.
I thought she quit.
Yeah, well, she gets called in every once in a while.
Oh,
I have somebody like that at my job who quit, but we still call him in.
That's
Yeah.
tight. Easy money.
She's
quit.
got to pay rent eventually, you know?
She
I
pays
always
all the
paid
bills.
rent. Never on time, but I always paid it.
I always paid rent. Never on time.
Yeah.
I always paid.
All
I
right.
always paid rent. You guys, maybe not.
Well, you got a job. I was a drug dealer. It's the difference.
Yeah.
What
the
was
drug
that? We
deal-
had
Drug deal money comes in sporadically. Job money comes in on time or whatever.
On time, consistently.
Consistently.
Tim and I also did we were recycling for a little bit, and so we had a slogan called
Do you remember
"Honest
it?
money to lead a dishonest life."
Yeah.
Because I needed cigarettes and beer. He needed cigarettes and weed.
I love
Yep.
that slogan.
It was like
Yeah.
honest living to lead a dishonest life.
Pretty cool.
Need to get our
That's
drug
an
money.
original?
Yeah, it's an original.
As
It's
far as
Tim-
I know,
A Tim and Mark original?
That's like we were
Sorry.
like 20 years old, maybe 21, and we would go to all
Well-
these like construction sites and just collect cans and copper and fucking recycle. I mean, we did.
It was-
pretty good. I mean,
it
was like a part-time
2000
job.
2002 because it was after tour.
Yeah, after tour. Yeah, I mean, it was like if we had a minimum wage job and worked like 3 or 4 days a week, like we were making that same amount of money. Like it was enough money to like, you know, we could make like what $50 to $100 a day if I remember
Yeah.
right.
I bought a burger, cigarettes, and beer. You bought a burger, cigarettes, and weed.
Some weed,
So-
put gas in the truck, and fucking we had it going, dude. Well, let's go. We're going gambling. Sorry,
I'm
Mark.
down.
Are you guys out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know
I'll
if
get
my
ready. I'll
Honda's
be
still
there.
in
I'll
there.
be there in like 15.
Reese dipped out.
Fuck, I'm so jealous.
Should be.
I am.
Now you're the one stuck at home with kids and an old lady. How does it feel?
I know. Son of a bitch. That's awesome. But I'm also very happy that you guys are doing this right now. So
Me
Bro,
too.
don't
We
lose
never do
all your money.
shit. We never
Horrible
do
idea.
anything. This is going to be fun.
It's gonna be hell.
It is a horrible idea, but we never do shit. So let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Sarah's gonna be pissed.
All right. Love you guys.
Love
Good
you
night.
too. All right,
Mark,
you
I love
guys,
you.
I gotta roll the outro. Hang on.
Love you guys.
All right.
Love you.
Thanks for watching episode 16. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.